Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. So a lot of people have issues that they don't get interview calls. People say that they have updated their Naukri profile, LinkedIn profile, but yet they are not getting calls. So the same thing happened when a lot of my subscribers message me on Slack asking, Abhishek, we updated everything, but we were not getting the calls. That's when Ankit replied on that Slack thread by sharing his Naukri profile analytics, also LinkedIn profile, and Ankit was getting 10 to 12 calls every day. So then I immediately messaged Ankit and asked him for a podcast. Thankfully, Ankit immediately acknowledged, and today we are here with this podcast. It's going to be very interesting because in this podcast, we will learn from Ankit how did he optimize his LinkedIn profile. And very interestingly, Ankit has two Naukri profiles. On one Naukri profile, he is getting a lot of calls. And in other Naukri profile, he is not getting any calls. So we'll also try to compare both of those Naukri profiles. So, yeah, Ankit,
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. So Abhishek, first of all, thank you for having me here. I mean, it's a great honor. I've been following you for quite a while. Even I am one of the, I mean, person who is trying to learn DevOps and who is trying to, transition to DevOps like others. So I mean, I've been following you from last October, and I mean, the magic is working for me. So I've been following. I followed your two videos. I mean, one of was to optimize how to optimize your Naukri profile and how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So yeah, I did some tweaks and tricks. So I mean, I basically followed all the steps, whatever you told us that
Hmm.
you need to mention all your things out here. You need to update your profile like this. Mention your resume properly. Mention your all the keywords. So I mean, yeah, I have like sort of two profiles. Both of them are sort of 100% completed.
Hmm.
And one of the profile I am getting around 10 to 15 calls daily. And in one of the profiles, I mean, no one is hardly not noticing it. And I mean, I would like to show to your subscribers and to my friends that this is the trick I did and these are the tweaks I applied. So maybe others could also get inspired and they'll be, I mean, it'll be very helpful for everyone.
Perfect. Yeah. Before we do that, Ankit, can you just tell us about your background? And then we will start with your LinkedIn profile, where we will see your complete LinkedIn profile, how you prepared it. Then we will go to your Naukri profile as well.
Yeah, so I have around 9.5 years of experience. So basically, my expertise is on support and telecom domain.
Hmm.
So I mean, from last 4 years, I've been working in TCS, and before that, I was part of Vodafone ID, and before that, I was with Ericsson. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I have like expertise in networking, and sort of telecom domain. And in my current organization, yeah, I mean, I got opportunity to work on one of the sort of DevOps project. I mean, I got inspired from it. And one of my friends suggested your video. So I mean, I just saw one of your video where you have mentioned what is DevOps. And I mean, it just clicked on my head. I mean, that this is
Hmm.
the video, this is a channel that I need to follow, this is the playlist that I need to follow. I mean, everything was sort of organized in a well-mannered way. So, I mean, it worked for me. And I mean, on Friday, I had given an interview and for one of the organizations. So hopefully with the God grace and with your teachings, I mean, I have a next round of interview for salary negotiations. So, and on coming week, I have different,
Awesome.
yeah, I mean, and next week I have like lots of interviews scheduled for, with big man companies. So yeah, I mean, it's all your
No,
teachings and
that's like a lot of hard work that you have put in. And when we see your LinkedIn profile and Naukri profile, right? I'm sure that's going to enlighten a lot of people. That is like this is ideal way of preparing LinkedIn and Naukri profiles. So yeah, let's get started with your LinkedIn profile.
yeah, sure. Just let me share my thing. So
Okay.
this is my LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
So what I did, I mean, basically what you guys need to do, I mean, make sure your profile picture and your background is good. So, I mean, what I have seen in most of my colleagues and friends' LinkedIn profile, they reached out to me what they need to do. that they don't update their profile picture correctly. I mean,
Hmm.
if you could see my profile picture, it's clear and it's like it's good.
Yeah.
So you can just update your profile picture, a professional one. I mean, don't upload your profile picture like with your pet or if you are standing in a mountain or on your beach.
Yeah.
So it should look professional. So this is one of the things that you need to do. Make sure it looks professional. So it
Hmm.
should like neat and clean. And after that, make sure you have uploaded a good background picture. So there are
Hmm.
lots of platform where you can download a good profile picture, a background picture. So
Yeah.
one of the platform is Canva. So you can just go to Canva and you can download a good profile picture according to your background, whatever expertise you have. So I am like a DevOps engineer in my current organization. So I have like updated it like this. So after that, you need to update your profile like this. I mean, whatever you're working. So like currently I'm an IT analyst in TCS and like this is sort of a thing that you need to update. Like what are
Hmm.
the things you are updating? So I am like working as a DevOps engineer. I'm performing DevSecOps practice, AWS.
Hmm.
So these are the keywords that you need to mention out here. So after that, make sure your contact information is also highlighted. I mean, it looks a bit professional.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, I mean, as Abhishek mentioned that, yeah, I usually write down hash notes. So whatever things I learned from Abhishek or whatever things I learned from here and there, I usually write it down in hash notes. So you guys can also do that. It's a good practice. I mean, it's for your
Yeah.
good learning only. So whenever anyone or any recruiter or anyone will search your profile, they will definitely look into this and they will be impressed with your profile that, yeah, I mean, this guy is a genuine guy and he has sort of a good experience or he's a good candidate.
Yes.
And after that,
And I also like one thing that I like is in open to work section, you put DevOps engineer, AWS engineer, cloud engineer, whatever the possible options, so
yeah,
that your profile gets more visibility.
yeah,
Nice.
exactly. So, I mean, coming to that, so, I mean, if I go to open to work, I'll just click into this pencil thing.
Hmm.
So here are the job titles that you can update. So for me, I want to work as a DevOps engineer, AWS engineer, or cloud engineer, or SRE, or I mean,
Hmm.
whatever things are there. So I have updated like this, and the job location I have updated. I mean, I want to work on
Nice.
on-site, hybrid mode, or remote wherever you want to work. So location also preferable location you can mention. These are the preferable location that I want to work, and the location current location where are you working. So currently I am like staying in Noida, so I have updated like this.
Hmm.
So after this, I mean, there are a few options. This is one of the most important thing.
Yes.
And I was observing and I was analyzing one of my friend's profile. So he has not updated. So he has like it was for him, it was flexible. I'm casually looking. So make sure it
Hmm.
is updated like this. Immediately, I am actively applying. So I mean,
Nice.
recruiter, they'll look into it this also that yeah, this guy is looking into work and all. So after this, there are a few options that you can select according to you. So I am trying to look for a full-time opportunity. So according to you, you can do like this. And there's one more important point. So there are two options here, recruiter only and all LinkedIn members. So
Hmm.
when you will click into this all LinkedIn member, there'll be one green thing come into your profile.
Yes. Yes.
So it will be highlighted for everyone that yes, you are looking for a job. So I mean, for me, I have just clicked into recruiters only. I mean, the thing
Hmm.
is, I'm already getting enough calls from Naukri. So I mean, it is fair enough for me. I mean, from LinkedIn also, I'm getting fair enough calls. So it's working for me. I mean, so I you can do the sort of R&D by yourself. So if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
getting calls, then you can go to all LinkedIn members, and if you are getting calls, then make it to recruiters only. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. Actually, that green color thing that you have, right?
Mhm.
So you have to be very careful with it because yeah, if you're desperately looking for jobs, I would say go for it. But like when you're casually looking for it, let's say you're building your LinkedIn profile, or let's say you have a target of 3 to 4 months. Right now you're not looking for jobs. I would recommend recruiters only because that green color thing that you have, right, open to work, that will not let your LinkedIn profile to build that much because connections feel that you are approaching them because you need a job, right? So yeah, it's important that you go through each and every option like Ankit mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just go through each and every option. I mean, the best thing is go to Abhishek's channel, and there is one beautiful video that he has made it. I mean, I usually share it with everyone wherever I can. I mean, wherever my friends they are trying to transition to any profile or DevOps. So I tell them that make your most important is make your LinkedIn and make your Naukri profile like a good one, a genuine one.
Yes, yes,
So this is, I mean, this is sort of a portfolio for you. So
yeah,
make it like this and make it, I mean, think like a recruiter. I mean, if you are a recruiter, why will you search, why will you hire yourself?
yeah,
So make yourself, I mean, it's a sort of a portfolio, make it a better one, a good one, and a neat and clean one. So that, I mean,
yeah,
everyone get inspired and you also yourself get inspired from it. So yeah, this is one part. And the second part is make sure your about section. So if go to about section, make sure it is updated properly. So for me, see if you
yes.
go into about section for me, like what I have
Very
mentioned,
nice. Very good about section.
yeah, I
Yeah.
have like I mean wrote it down by myself. I mean I have just and I have just picked it from AI tool. I mean I have just added this rocket and all sorts of things
Mm,
from AI
mm,
tool that to do more creativity. So what I mean just for about section, just make sure that into 3 or 4 lines, you write whatever you are passionate about. Suppose you are
mm,
passionate about DevOps, DevSecOps, or AI, or any sort of things. Just mention it about there. And after this, just mention the key tools, whatever you are working on.
mm,
So for me, I have worked on AWS and Azure. I mean, experience on both sort of things. So like automation and IAC platform, whatever you are comfortable with, you can mention, and CI/CD platform, and beyond that, whatever you are okay with,
mm,
you can mention it. So this is how you can optimize your like about section. So make sure, I mean, the key thing is these keywords.
mm.
So I mean, the keywords are important. Make sure that keywords are mentioned properly in your about section. So whenever any recruiter or anyone may search in their job boards, definitely they will search for keywords. They won't search for
Yes.
anything else. So make sure your keywords are mentioned properly and everywhere in your resume also, or in your Naukri profile, or anywhere wherever you are trying to apply.
Yeah. And yeah, before we move to the uh, companies section, one thing that I want to say, because companies section is also very important. Ankit will go there. One thing I'll tell you is what a lot of people, at least my Slack members or whoever reach out to me asking to just review their LinkedIn profile, what I see is they don't spend a lot of time in the about section. They just write Docker, Kubernetes, a couple of more tools. Um, uh, they hesitate to spend that 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 2 hours to write the about section. How will LinkedIn show your profile to recruiters if you don't have an about section, right? It's just like Instagram. You go to Instagram, search for a reel. Instagram will go through the algorithm and it will find the appropriate reel for you, right? Similarly, LinkedIn is also a platform. If recruiter is searching, let's say for Kubernetes, then the algorithm goes through all the profiles which has Kubernetes and those profiles will be shown up. So yeah, make sure you update the about section.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, Abhishek. Yeah. So you guys can also maybe copy all those things. I mean, don't copy everything. Make just rephrase it and
Yeah,
paste it in your about section, and definitely the magic is working for me, and it will definitely work for you.
yeah.
So then the most important thing is key skills. Make sure you
Hmm.
have mentioned all the key points. I mean, so I'll just click into this pencil box, pencil thing, and yeah. So in my like key skills, I have like mentioned all the things out here. Sorry, where is it?
It's in the next section, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go below. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Hmm.
key skills, I mean, just mention all the key skills, whatever you have worked on. So like
Yeah.
yeah, Amazon EKS, like Ansible, Terraform, Linux, or shell scripting, whatever you have expertise on. So maximum of 5 key skills you can update. So
Yeah.
whatever you are comfortable with, just mention it out here, and things will work for you. So let's go to the next section. So yeah, there's one more important point. Make sure you post like twice. If you don't have time, twice in a week will, I mean, whatever you are working. whatever
Hmm.
you have worked on. Suppose for me, like I'll just share one experience with you. So recently, Abhishek uploaded one of the video regarding this Kubernetes cluster upgrade. So what I
Yes.
did, I have noted down whatever
Oh,
the thing.
nice. Very
I mean,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have. I mean, whatever you have told us in that video, so I've just noted down. So yeah, I know. I mean, the spelling mistakes and everything
Yeah,
is.
that's okay. Yeah.
So I have just noted down. So yeah, I it's sort of incomplete. So I'm just trying to do it by myself also. Like so,
Hmm.
after that I'll just write the process how to do it. So these are the prerequisites. So I mean, after I complete it, I will maybe put it in my GitHub and share it, or maybe I'll share it in LinkedIn itself, or I'll just share that create one hash note article, or maybe in
Hmm.
Medium, I will share it in LinkedIn. So this is
Hmm.
one of the most important thing. I mean, here people will recognize you. Yes, they will see that yeah, this guy is a good guy and he's a genuine guy and he's I mean, he's working. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
you
you are
can.
saying basically to spend some time in writing down your learnings
Yeah, yeah,
roughly on a notepad or somewhere,
yeah,
then using AI or by yourself, try to put that in better way and
yeah,
then upload that to LinkedIn so that recruiters will understand, oh, okay, so this guy has some very good understanding of Kubernetes cluster upgrade. He
yeah,
has
exactly.
done something in the past. So that's
Yeah.
what you are trying to say, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if suppose you are a beginner and you are not comfortable in writing the things out here, so make sure you have a notebook. Just write down all the points in notebook and just, I mean, type it in your notepad and
Yeah.
do. There are lots of AI tools and you can tweak it accordingly.
Yeah.
So you guys can follow this. This is a good practice. I mean, it's for good your learning only.
Yeah.
So this is what I do and things are working for me. And after that, I mean, try to post like once or twice in a week, or
Hmm.
it suggests it suggests to post every day. I mean, it's good that if you post every day, I mean, everyone will notice you.
Yeah.
So after that, yeah, this is one of the most important thing. So experience. So what
Hmm.
I have seen in lots of Naukri and in LinkedIn profile is that I mean people are not updating their experience properly. So for
Yes.
me, like, see if you go to my experience section, so I have like updated everything. These are the
Wonderful.
things
Yeah.
I'm currently working. So I'm working in TCS. I am like it's sort of hybrid mode for me. So I'm working like sort of work from home, and these are the things I have worked on. So I mean, just go through it, and I mean, don't just copy paste from here and there. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever the
Spend your time.
yeah, yeah.
That's important.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I have spent around 10 to 15 days in optimizing my LinkedIn profile. So
Hmm.
give it a good amount of time. I mean, so yeah, you can write whatever you are doing in your activities or whatever you have performed in your current organization. So this is my current one, and make sure you have updated your previous one also.
Hmm.
So in my previous organization, I was working with Vodafone Idea in one of the projects. So I was a configuration management engineer. So these are the things and responsibilities that I was performing out there, and with keywords I have mentioned it. So you guys can also do like this. So this will look professional, and your LinkedIn profile will be more highlighted to recruiters.
Yeah.
And this was my first company, Ericsson. So I was working there. So I have also written it. I mean, as Abhishek always tell, write more about your current organization where you're
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
So I remember your words. I mean,
No, I mean, I mean, I feel like, very happy because I made that LinkedIn optimization video. It is reflection. Literally, I see the reflection of what I said in that video. You
yeah,
followed each and everything.
exactly.
Like
I mean, yeah,
the I mentioned in that video very clearly that your current organization should have a lot of points, and people ignore their previous organizations. At least mention 5 to 6 points about your previous organization, and you exactly did that.
yeah, yeah. I
Nice.
mean, exactly. I mean, yeah. So I did like that only. So
Amazing. Yeah.
in my, I mean, previously where I started working, I started from 2015 and I was there
Mm,
for 3.5 years. So whatever things you do, just make it like 4 to 5 points and update it like that only. And after that, you can mention your skills and your education thing also. So, I mean, your profile will look genuine,
mm,
and make sure your skills are properly highlighted. So, for me, like I know things in monitoring, I know things in Prometheus and all sorts of things. So, just mention all these keywords out here. So
Yeah.
these are the keywords that I have worked on. So make sure it is updated properly, and definitely, I mean, things are, if your profile is good, if you have updated all the things properly, definitely recruiters will reach out to you.
Yeah.
And there's one more important thing. So recommendation.
Okay.
So
Mm.
this is also one of the very important thing that you need to take care. I mean, you need to consider. So, I mean, in my current organization, so I was working in one of the project with telecom. So, I mean, I helped these guys. So they were like sort of happy with me, and I had requested them to give me a good recommendation on LinkedIn. So they were more than happy, and they were like satisfied with my work. So they have written a recommendation for me. So you
Nice.
guys can also reach out to your peers and your friends and whoever you are working with. So make sure it is genuine. I mean, don't
Yeah.
ask anyone to update it,
Yeah.
because definitely, I mean, everyone is smart nowadays, and they will catch that. Yeah, this he has just mentioned it like from here and there. So make sure it is genuine. So yeah, so for me, I helped these guys, so they were like more than happy to post it in my LinkedIn. So yeah, I mean, this is what I have updated, Abhishek, in my LinkedIn thing.
Can you just go to the job section once before we move to Naukri? No, no,
Yeah,
not that. Where you mention your organization about section, right?
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
what you did in your current org.
Yeah.
So there is one interesting thing here. I might have told this before, but I want to repeat this here. If you see, Ankit has spent, Ankit mentioned that he has spent almost 10-15 days to write that because these things are genuinely what he practiced from YouTube channels, what he has done on his machine, and then he put those points in the LinkedIn profile. That's why it takes a lot of time. Now, what I've seen after my LinkedIn optimization video, some person actually copied my profile. That will not at all help you because here Ankit worked for 4 years in TCS. That's why he was able to do all of these tasks, or at least he put all of these tasks, and it is genuine to believe because over 4 years of time, yeah, Ankit might have done all of these things. Now somebody copied my profile where I had in my profile like I have experience in developing Kubernetes controllers, operators. They might get a call, but end of the day, once you go to the call, and when they ask you about what Kubernetes controller you wrote, so that's why please do not copy. If you are preparing from the YouTube channels or if you are preparing from other courses, if you want to transition to DevOps, whatever you are learning, add them as the points here. Let's say you watched my video about Kubernetes cluster upgrade. Make a point. Whatever you learned from that video, if you have practiced, mention that I have experience with cluster upgrades. I have upgraded EKS cluster from 1.30 to 1.31 for XYZ clusters. So that is how you have to mention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Abhishek. So just to share one more thing, I mean, I'll just share one more thing with you. So yeah, so this, so above, so this is the profile URL that you
Mm,
guys all have. So, I mean, if you put it like a default one, it will reflect it like a sort of a numeric word or with your
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
So make sure you correct it also. So for me, I have like made it from I am Ankit Khanduri. So just update it. I mean, you guys will, I mean, it'll look more attractive.
Yeah.
So just click into this pencil box, pencil thing, and there you'll see this pencil thing also. So just edit it.
Yeah.
So
Got
it'll
it.
look more attractive, and it'll look more clearer. So yeah,
Yeah.
this was the point I wanted
I think
to.
otherwise, if you don't do that, I think by default it generates a uh, hexanumeric number, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good to have something which is more legit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So this was about my LinkedIn. So now I would like to share about the Naukri, which is
Can you also show a couple of blogs that you have written so that people might get inspired? Can you show
yeah.
your hash note blogs?
So this is my hash note. So I mean,
Hmm.
this is sort of a, I mean, thing which I usually do after my work. So
Nice.
yeah, so I have written about Ansible. I have written about, I mean, recently I was interacting with Abhishek in one of the live session. So it was just a few seconds, and I was asking
Hmm.
him that I have experience in telecom and networking sort of domain. So what should I do?
Hmm.
So beautifully, he suggested me that you can just, I mean, read about AWS and Azure, and just there are lots of things in AWS and Azure, and you can showcase in your profile that you have worked on these things. So for me, I have written like short blogs on these things, that how can you sort of
Perfect.
DevOpsify uh, on-premises servers into uh, DevOps practices. So
Hmm.
I mean, you guys can also do like this. So this is one thing which I am doing. And just one more thing I would like to share. So just one more thing, I'll share my GitHub repository also.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so this is also the thing which I am actively doing. So though I haven't shared it, I mean, most of the things I have forked it from here and there. I mean, from Abhishek's and from other colleagues. So, I mean, whatever I learned from Abhishek's channel and here and there, so I practice it, and these are the errors that I am facing. Suppose I'm doing any Terraform project, live project, or
Hmm.
performing. So I have written it by myself that these are the errors that I'm getting in Terraform, or these are the errors that I am getting in Ansible. So, I mean, this
So
is
you
like,
put it as like common errors so
yeah, yeah,
that other people might also benefit out of it, and recruiters feel that okay, this person has worked on Terraform before, and he's suggesting other people that these are the common Terraform errors.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he has some experience.
Yeah,
Makes
definitely.
sense.
And I was watching your playlist about Kubernetes, these errors. So I just, I mean, though I haven't done that much of activity in Kubernetes, but I
Hmm.
just did it. I mean, these are the errors that I have seen. I mean,
Nice,
I told you earlier that I was maintaining a notebook. So this is my notebook, and I have written everything down. So I just
nice.
wrote in this notebook, and after that, I just create a README file, and I just upload it out here. So maybe others or my colleagues or my friends, they can watch it and they can read it about it, and it will be helpful for them. So yeah, this is the point I just wanted to show, Abhishek.
Good. We can move towards your Naukri profile. Very exciting because the analytics looks awesome. So yeah, let's look at both of your Naukri profiles, and probably it's going to help our subscribers.
Yeah. So this is my first Naukri profile.
Mm,
So just let me show you guys. So this is my first Naukri profile,
mm,
and I'll go to different window.
mm.
And this is my second Naukri profile.
Okay.
So, sorry, yeah, this is the first one. Here you can see, I mean, you'll believe that this is the different profile picture out here,
Mm,
and this is the different profile picture out here. So, yeah, so I'll just show you one analytics which Abhishek was talking about. So if I click out here, this is my sort of a secondary Naukri profile. Here you'll see the recruiter search in last 7 days is 236. I mean, hardly anyone is searching my profile.
mm.
Anyone is looking at my profile. And just let me show one of my primary, or the one which I am currently. So this is the one. I'll
Oh,
show you the message.
12,000. Very good.
And
Mm,
this is in last 7 days. I mean, this is the new profile that I created around 15 to 20 days. I mean, when I
mm.
started posting jobs. So here you can,
11,000 search appearances in last 7 days.
yes.
Wow.
So this is the
Mm,
analytics that is there. So from 19th, I mean, you can see it was sort of zero. No,
mm,
I didn't update properly. So
mm,
from zero to around 2000, or like approximately 2500. So these are the things that, I mean, this is how I'm getting, this was a magic happening for me. So
mm.
I would like to share what I did with your permission, Abhishek.
Yeah, yeah,
So
please. Mm,
yeah. So firstly, this is the profile picture that everyone has. So this is also 100% complete, and my second profile is also almost around 100% complete.
mm. So that 100% complete doesn't mean anything,
Yes,
right?
exactly. This
Yeah.
is this does not mean anything.
Mm,
So the things which I have done in my profile is that just let me, yeah. So one of the things that you need to do is that make sure you update your resume daily.
mm.
I mean, every day in the morning around 11:30, recruiters are getting to work and they are like searching for candidates. So make sure before that around 9:30 or 10 a.m. in the morning, you update your profile daily. So, I mean, you can see for me also, I have updated today also,
Hmm.
like with suffix 2025. So it is a practice that I follow. Maybe you guys can also do like this, that you can mention 2025 sort of version.
Hmm.
I mean, it is working for me. I mean, sort of a thing. So after that, if make sure you firstly make sure your profile is 100% complete, right?
Hmm.
And after that, the important thing is resume headline. So I mean, in my this profile, you see the resume headline: a DevOps engineer with skills Linux, self-scripting, Python, and all sort of
Hmm.
DevOps tools.
Hmm.
And if I go to my another profile, here, what I have mentioned is that skilled DevOps engineer, expertise
Hmm.
in cloud infrastructure, CS. I haven't mentioned anything. Nothing
Yeah.
is there. So what recruiters they do is that there is a search bar for them. They usually
Hmm.
go with keywords.
Hmm.
So make sure the keywords are mentioned in your skills and your resume headline. This is one of the most important thing. So for me, I have updated all the keywords. This is the magic. So you have to update all the keywords. Make sure you have updated, you have mentioned your LinkedIn profile also in this resume headline. Maybe, I mean, there are like thousands of candidates who are applying for job.
Hmm.
So recruiters, they don't have time. They will just look into this LinkedIn and they will just open the LinkedIn. And if your
Hmm.
LinkedIn profile is good, they will definitely get impressed and they will call you back.
Hmm.
This is the first thing. And after that, your key skills is important. Make sure all the keywords which are trending in the market, like Ansible, Docker, Terraform, and Kubernetes, Linux shell scripting. And maybe you can mention about these DBs also,
Hmm.
databases. So make sure it is properly mentioned. So recruiters, as I mentioned earlier, recruiters, they usually search by keywords. So yeah, you can mention these keywords, and definitely if you have updated everything properly, definitely 100% sure you will get the call. I mean,
Hmm.
there's no talking about it. So after that, employment, this is also important. Make sure you have updated employment details. I mean, just don't mention one or two lines.
Hmm.
Make sure that keywords is the important thing. So here you can see the key skills for me, what I have mentioned. So for me, I mean, DevOps, AWS. So these are the trending keywords or sort of keywords that recruiters search for. So I have mentioned like these are the keywords that uh, I mean are trending in the market. So make sure the keywords are there and mention the project also. It is a good
Yeah.
practice to project. So usually, I mean, earlier when I was showcasing my earlier different this profile, everyone used to ask me what is the project you are working on, what is the project you are working. So here now what I did, I wrote down my project also. So I mean, this is my customer, so I'm working with
It
this is
adds a value actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It adds great value to your profile. Yeah, so I mean, the first thing is don't write too much. I mean, don't try to do too much. So make sure it is about 5 to 6 lines. So no one
Hmm.
has lots of time to read.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
just make it a shorter one. You can use lots of AI tools and you can just mention it out there. So it'll like sort of summarizes and it'll optimize it.
Hmm.
So it'll mention the keywords also. So try to mention the metrics also that you have like done 15% of cost reduction in your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or maybe pick up the good points that you have put in your LinkedIn, right? In your LinkedIn, already you put what are your day-to-day activities in Tata Consultancy Services. So you can maybe pick like 5 to 6 points from there and put it here.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Hmm.
So this is the thing, and make sure you write about your previous experience also. I mean, I think
Yeah.
most of the fellow mates they don't update their previous experience. I mean, as in LinkedIn. So recruiters they usually go for. I mean, is he a genuine guy or not? Uh, is he just searching properly or not? So make sure all the things are properly updated. Make sure it is. I mean, yeah, it is important to complete your profile 100%, but make
Yeah.
sure it is completed properly. And important thing is put a good profile picture. I mean,
Hmm.
it'll put a value to your profile. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, don't put it like an Instagram profile or with a C or with your
Professional.
put it like a professional one. I mean, you are working, you are searching for a job, so it will add a great value to you. And after that, uh, just mention all your skills out here. So, I mean, for me, I have done my BTech in 2014, so I have updated it, like all my education things and all are there. So these are my IT skills. Make sure you have updated your IT skills also. So these are the
No,
IT skills.
nice,
Yeah,
nice. Hmm.
I mean, I have spent around 10 to 15 days. I mean, I did lots of hard work in optimizing my profile. So you guys also have to do, if you are, suppose you are not getting call in doing X thing, then do it another way. Definitely
Hmm.
you will get call. So I mean, as I mentioned earlier, mention your project also. So I have
Hmm.
like worked on this project. So you guys can also mention your project that you have worked on XYZ project, and it will definitely add a great value to your profile. And try to mention your accomplishment. So I mean, I have added my LinkedIn profile, and I have added my this blogging site also. I mean, this hash note site. So definitely some of the recruiters, they will who are searching for this good man companies, they will definitely click into your blogs, and they will see that, yeah, this guy is a genuine guy and he knows stuff. So yeah, it will add a great value to your profile. And make sure your things are completed. And there's one more important point which Abhishek has mentioned in his
Hmm.
video.
Naukri optimization. Yeah.
Yeah, so go to your settings.
Yes, this is important. I thought, will you cover or should I say? But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thankfully you are covering it. Yeah,
Yeah, as I mentioned, I have mugged up everything from your videos.
nice.
So this is the thing. I mean, make sure your thing is, so this is the profile, that this is the option that you need to select. So there are two options: immediately looking for a job and not actively or
Hmm.
looking for opportunities. So if you are applying for job, just select this one. And if you want to customize it also, just click into this one and just customize the things. I mean, whatever tweaks you want to do. For me, I haven't done anything. I mean, I have just set it to default. I mean, it's
Hmm.
working for me, so I just don't want to mess up anything. So yeah, so you guys can also update your profile like this. So definitely, if things are good, definitely it will work for you. And it is working for you. Magic is working for me. And if you face any difficulty, definitely you can watch Abhishek's video on this LinkedIn and Naukri profile optimization. Definitely it will work for you. And just one more thing I just wanted to highlight. Suppose you are not satisfied with Naukri. So there are different like job portals.
Hmm.
Times Job is one of the portal. This Insta Hire is one of the job portal, and there are different portals. I mean, there are different job portals. Just search in Google and you'll get the answer.
Yeah.
And there's one more point, Abhishek, I wanted to mention is that go to different companies. Suppose EY is one of the company, Wipro is a company. Go to that company and put your resume out there.
Hmm.
It'll take efforts. I mean, it will take 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, you need to do fill lots of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Put your, I mean, once they have any openings, definitely you will be their first choice before reaching out to this Naukri and all. They will definitely look into it into their databases and they'll call you back. So they're calling me. I mean, for me, I mean, I have next week I have interview with two, three man companies. So I did like that only. I uploaded my resume out there and it is working for me. So definitely, if you are doing it well, it will work for you also.
Very nice. See, one thing that I want to say is that very important point is that if you don't take time out to build your profile, then you are actually doing things wrong for you, because the most important point after you prepare things is spend good amount of time on optimizing your LinkedIn profile, make a very good resume. If in your country Naukri does not exist, whatever you usually use in your country, it can be Indeed, it can be monster.com or anything, like whatever is the job search engine or the job search portal in your country, right? Make sure you spend 2 days, 3 days, till the time you feel that your profile is perfect. And how do you know that? It's very simple. Every day morning when you wake up, look at the analytics. Analytics will tell you everything, like right on your face. It will tell you if your profile is good or bad. If you're not getting, let's say, 2000 search results every day, that itself means that your profile is not that good. Lot of recruiters are searching for profile. Analytics does not show a good number, that means your profile is not visible. And you need to work on it. How can you make sure that your profile is visible to other people? Probably you did not add something, you missed some simple thing. Go back, add that tomorrow morning, again check the analytics, and you will get your answer.
Yeah, definitely, Abhishek. I mean, this was a very good point that you mentioned. And yeah, I mean, you have to spend lots of time in your, I mean, yeah, you guys are working hard. You guys are doing lots of projects. You guys are, but if you don't update your profile properly, maybe in LinkedIn or in Naukri, I mean, it will not work for you. You will not get the
Yes.
call. So, I
Yes.
mean, I have given the experience, my experience that these are my two profiles, and I mean, I'm hardly getting any response in this one. So, I mean,
Hmm.
from last one, I mean, I have made this profile from this profile exists from 2016. So, I mean, I'm not getting any calls. I mean, you can see the analytics also. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you need to
Recruiter
update.
actions is also very less. Only
Yeah,
56 recruiter actions.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No one is even bothering about this profile. So,
Hmm.
yeah, you need to tweak and you need to whatever Abhishek has mentioned the points. So you have to update it like this, and definitely magic will work for you. It is working for me. I mean, I'm not adding any special masala or I'm not doing anything extra. So yeah, you can definitely work it
Great.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Before we conclude this podcast, one thing I want to say, Ankit, thank you so much, because a lot of people will not be interested in, first of all, a lot of people will not show interest in joining the podcast. And second thing, people will not be that open to show their LinkedIn profile, to show their Naukri profile, because they have good analytics. And if they explain what they have done, it will help large number of people. A lot of my subscribers might want this guidance. I explained that in Naukri and LinkedIn optimization video. But if people like you come forward and if they say that, see, I did something that I saw in this video and it worked for me, then it will motivate them to sit for next 10 days, sit for next 5 days, and build impressive profiles. So thank you so much. I mean, I'm saying it very genuinely for being today on the podcast and enlightening our subscribers.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. I mean, you have been sort of a inspiration for everyone. I mean, those who are trying to transition or those who are trying to upgrade their skills. And so, I mean, big thanks to you from my bottom of my heart. So, I mean, thank you for your all your hard work. Thank you for your playlist, and definitely you are a motivational. I mean, I don't have words to explain.
Yeah,
So,
no, thank you.
thank you so much,
Yeah,
Abhishek.
means a lot. Perfect. So this is the video for today, and you also have Ankit's LinkedIn profile. He's posting great content. Like you can go and check Ankit's LinkedIn profile and probably connect with him. But yeah, please do not spam, right? First, watch this video. Try to apply everything that is mentioned in the video. Still, if you need any guidance, drop a message, and if Ankit has time, Ankit will definitely respond.
Yeah,
See,
definitely. I'll definitely help you. Yeah.
see you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.